Daoud Kuttab is a Middle East analyst. He joins us live from the Jordanian capital, Amman. Good to have you, Daoud. Thanks for joining us. All right, so
Thank you.
the Israeli government has said that they expected Islamic Jihad was planning some kind of operation. Remind our viewers what we know about that. What did the Israeli government expect was going to happen here?
Well, the Israelis 4 days ago arrested an Islamic Jihad leader in Jenin. And the cameras, the CCTV cameras, showed that they really humiliated the leader, and they dragged him, and it was like his face was full of blood when they arrested him. And the Islamic Jihad said, we're not going to let this go by quietly. And that was basically all they said. We don't know what they were planning to do, but clearly they did not accept that their leader in Jenin was being humiliated. And that's basically what happened. And the Israelis began bombing, shelling Gazan, Islamic Jihad, and they assassinated one of the leaders of Islamic Jihad, and that produced their response. And then we have now a cycle of violence. It's amazing that the U.S. says that Israel has a right to defend itself. Israel was not attacked. Israel is the one who started everything. So you can't have the right to defend yourself if you're attacking. It's the Gazans who have the right to defend themselves, not the Israelis.
So what de-escalates this at this point? There was some indication that Egypt may be trying to mediate, but a spokesperson for Islamic Jihad told the press, no, that's not true. We're focused on the battlefield at this point. So in your view, what could possibly de-escalate this at this point?
Well, we don't know really what the Israeli plans are. There are people who think that this was, approved because the elections are coming up, and Yair Lapid and Benny Gantz want to show that they're tough and they are not going to be taking it easy. But the fact is, you can always start things, but it's hard to stop them. And once the cycle of violence starts, it's really hard to stop. And I think they also wanted to test how strong Islamic Jihad is. And I think they've been quite surprised at how forceful they have been in responding to their attacks. So how can it de-escalate? Either one compromises or both sides come down the tree that they went up. But it's clear that the Palestinians in Gaza are paying a very high price for the Israeli political adventure.
Is there any desire, would you say, on the part of Islamic Jihad to at least begin some kind of mediation? When you see them just shoot down the idea of Egypt being involved, that indicates that they're not ready for that at this point.
We don't know. We don't know. We know what they are saying publicly, but they might be saying something publicly, but they might be agreeing to something else privately. I think, True. Of course, Islamic Jihad wants a ceasefire. Israel wants a ceasefire. But first, both sides want to show that they're the tough ones, and the other side give up. And it's all a question of bravado and who can outlast the other side. And in the meantime, we had 4 children, as your correspondent said, in Gaza, get killed because of this so-called.
Yeah, we're seeing really ugly scenes out there. All right, Daoud, thanks so much for joining us.